Hey, my friends, Morgan Gecko here again. Uh, I think I've done this one before, but I feel like it's really a good tip or a good idea for you folks that aren't the most skilled hunters in the world, and you're sort of at a loss as to what you can do other than shoot punies. But on the codex, we have gribnibs, gibnibs, I'm sorry, and chirpies. They're real easy to kill. They add up pretty quick, and so it's a nice change. The first thing that you're going to have to do is to get Medusa teleporter. It is here's Boreas here, where everybody sweats and hunts the Kirby's and stuff. Where you want to be is right over here. It's not that far a run. You can make the swim piece of cake. Or if you have a friend with a Sleipnir, hitch a ride. So anyway, the first thing is to get the TP. Second thing to get is a good hunting dog. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out here. We're just going to run around here. And the nice thing about this is that there's seldom anyone else out here, so you can shoot these little birds to your heart's content. We're going to swim to this beach right over here. And the beach is the first part of it. We are going to use, or I am going to try to use, the ISIS LLP2, mainly because it only does 6 damage, and you almost can't use a gun too small out here. I have a Solimate Apollo, and it's almost too much gun. Where is my Solimate? It is right there, and it's 8 damage per shot. This one is more eco though. It's almost 57%, whereas the Solimate what used to be the bread and butter small gun in the game is only a 48%. So get you something that's small. I also have an M2100. It's only got 46% efficiency. It's 4 points damage, which means that you have to hit the bird more times, you know, with something like that. But just get something, you know, it's got 5 or 6 damage. And we're going to run over here, and there's a give nib right there. Oh, I don't have the gun. And you just kind of, whoops, ran the wrong way. One down. And you just run along this beach here. And there's another red dot. It's a chirpy young. These things fill up your codex fast for you know, the first half a dozen levels or so. And let's see, we'll look out here. There's a red dot out this way. There it is. It's another chirpy. And you can follow them into the water. But it doesn't take long for them to drown, so you have to be careful. Is that one over here? Yep, there he is. Once you've exhausted the ones that are over in this area, then you make the bend. Here's another chirpy young. Come on, shoot. And you make this turn here, and this stretch of beach has some little hollows in this left hand side here, and I'm going to show you about those in just a second. But first I want to point out that I don't want to get too close, but right out here somewhere, I can see the red dot, but I can't see the fish. These are some bad fish out here. Leave them alone. You will die. I think they're razor tooths or something like that. Okay, let me show you. This right here is a little bit of a hollow. You come around this side here, And there's another hollow in the wall here. And there's another one right here, and then one around the bend over there. If you can find one of the birds out here somewhere, as long as he's in between this little rise here and this rise on this side, it will run into this hollow back here, and it won't come back out. These things all run pretty much east and west, I think it is. I'd have to see one side get up there, but they'll run into here and they'll try to run up the wall, but they can't. It'd be the same thing right here. And here. And here's a, what is this? A chirpy old. And he's just going to run into this hollow. And he gets stuck in there. So that's an easy way to get these things on this beach. If you're able to get them into one of these hollows, then they're yours. I see I'm going to have some company out here. Or if I'm lucky, he's going to get fish, but no. And then there's another hollow right there. And then we run up here. We're getting there, don't worry. There's a field up here, and you'll find these things just walking around in the grass. There's a gib-nib provider. They take off running. They'll always run east to west. See, here's another flock of them over here. A chirpy mature. And there he goes. Heading west. And there's a gib-nib. These things can run. You can't let them have too big a head start on you, because they'll run the legs off of you. There's another chirpy. Well, let's go shoot him. it's not a bad idea to get downfield from them. You shoot them from the west and they'll have to run by you. Man, there's a bunch of these things out here. I don't know that I've ever seen this many at one time. There is an issue though. Right over here is that cliff where we first came in. Right down there. And as you run west from here, that cliff begins to bend around, and if you're not careful you can wind up running right off the edge of it. So be aware of that. It might be an issue on this one here. Will I get him in time? Yay! Then you come back out and just kind of run around here. Oop! That's that cliff you gotta watch out for. Gib nib provider. The nice thing about this is that you can work on 2 mobs at once. And like I said, you're starting your codex missions, you know, with small numbers that you have to kill at first, you know, and then it just gets a little bit bigger each time. So you can fill in a number of levels for both of them without a whole lot of trouble at all. So I would highly recommend, and you can take that for whatever it's worth, come out here and give this a shot. You know, you're building up your skills. Hunt them with a pistol one time and a rifle the next, and build, you know, the rifle and pistol skills up at the same time. You can hunt them with a sword, but that's a lot of running, a lot of chopping. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you with that, and remember that this is only a game, so try to have fun when you're out here. It's not that big a deal. So good luck to you guys, and we will talk to you next time.